We step aside here in this first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Titans 14. Broncos.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Number 33.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Block working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Henry on the handoff.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
First down.
Derrick Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out, had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The open man is Westbrook.
Tannehill.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From the red zone now, Tannehill steps away to his left. Going for it all. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Incomplete.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To the air again, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Good.
Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0.
Nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill looking middle, and it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the set.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Broncos first.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Gordon. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Melvin Gordon.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
His kick is...
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Titans 21, Broncos 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Open man is Cameron Batson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Henry. Refusing to go down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Tannehill. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Firkser. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A first down carry for Henry. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Tucker McCann.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
The score, Titans 28, Broncos 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
The 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Bridgewater. He'll fire one downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Noah Fant, 62 yards. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
28. Broncos 20.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
At the 37-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And this is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much.